One of the biggest fear that people have right now over here is I don't have AI experience. My background doesn't match the AI role. So as a result of this, I'll get rejected immediately. But I'm going to talk about the reality that no one is talking about. Companies, they don't hire you for your past AI projects. They don't hire you for your past AI role. The reason because they're going to looking for the people who can reason and build the agentic AI system. So they hire you for your ability to apply this agentic AI and build the enterprise workflow. And that's exactly where your current experience will become your biggest advantage. See, think about it. Let's say if you're someone who come from DevOps or cloud, support, product manager, testing, development, networking, security, if you consider any one of these roles, one of the key advantage that you have right now compared to any fresher right now over here is you understand the enterprise workflow better than the person who's just fresh out of, let's say, AI training. And remember, the AI and the agentic AI frameworks are pretty new. It's just been more than 2 years. That's all. So the technology is new, but one of the unfair advantage that you have as a working professional is you understand the enterprise workflow that no one else. And more importantly, that's going to become your strength and not your weakness. You know how systems operate. And more importantly, you know the enterprise context and you understand how the overall items would fit together in a project. Now, I can say that the learning that you would be making in Agentic AI will directly sit on top of everything that you already know, which means to make it simple for you, let me give you a simple three-part storage structure which you can actually use it whenever you are applying and talking about yourself in the interviews. That makes it very simple for you, and you can note this down whenever you are preparing for your interview. See, you can think about it in this three part. First is background, second one is technical strength, and third one is how do you apply this agentic AI? Just remember this 3-point story framework. So it sounds something like this. Let me just give you a quick example itself. You can say something as I come from DevOps, and being in DevOps, that gives me a deeper understanding of how to deploy the workflow. And now I'm applying the agentic AI in order to automate the task end to end. See, when you mention this, your current experience would become an unfair advantage. And this is how I would normally train my learners in our enterprise bootcamps too. So you always have to frame your current understanding and your current strength to the agentic AI. Now, I can give some more examples as well. Like if I want to give you some more examples for DevOps, you can think of as simple as automation of the pipeline using agents. And for cloud, you can simply mention as, let's say, deploying the agents at scale, because that's what you are working in cloud, right? That is bringing up the infrastructure, bringing up the overall services such that it can be deployed at scale. That's how you can apply the agentic AI over there too. If you're in support, maybe incident triage agents where you will help your support team by building the agentic AI system. In testing, it can be in validation and governance. In, let's say, in data, that is, if you're in the data engineering or from the core data standpoint, it can be as simple as retrieval and memory system. So, if you just think about it, when you enter the agentic AI, you're not changing the careers as a whole and starting from scratch. You're just upgrading your existing skill set. Now, I'll give you one more quick idea as how you need to rewrite your resume. Okay. Just rewrite your resume with this simple line. Let's say if you have something that mentions as automated deployment, assuming that you're in DevOps, then you would just go ahead and mention as maybe, so designed autonomous workflows using planning, tool calling, and validated context. So that's how you can take care of it and ensure that you would adjust it for your new roles and that you're working on. Now, how can you rewrite your LinkedIn then? See, let's assume that in old you have something like DevOps engineer. Then just update your LinkedIn profile as DevOps engineer moving into the agentic AI automation and autonomous workflows. See, that's how you would increase your positioning, guys. So, whenever you're attending the interview, so my recommendation going forward is do not hide your background. You never know, that could be the actual domain that they're looking for. So, never hide your background. So, instead, you leverage it. So you can say as something as, I understand the enterprise workflow. Now I'm applying the agentic AI to automate them in an intelligent manner. See, that becomes your power statement. So that's the transition. And I'll say, that's your story. And more importantly, that's the mindset that you need to carry forward whenever you're entering this agentic AI role. I want to repeat this because this is very powerful and very important. You're not starting over. You're just upgrading what you already know. Because what you have built so far, whether it could be the career progression, the domain experience that you would have, you're not starting from scratch. You're leveraging it to your unfair advantage in this agentic AI. And trust me, the earlier you start, the greater the advantage that you would have. Now, if this gives you a clarity, then inside our enterprise agentic AI mastery bootcamp, we actually build your agentic portfolio. So we actually help you to build your LinkedIn positioning, resume transformation, and more importantly, your interview story step by step. So that would help you to create it based on your background. So, guys, the link is in the description and subscribe to our channel if you are new to us. And I keep posting the content on Agentic AI and NVIDIA certification. I'll see you next time.